Alright, guys, I am back with another chapter in Psalms. We're in chapter 49, where the header reads, "Trusting in worldly possessions is futile. You cannot take possessions with you when you die, and they cannot buy forgiveness from sin." And we'll get right into it. Listen to this, all you people. Pay attention, everyone in the world, high and low, rich and poor, listen. For my words are wise and my thoughts are filled with insight. I listen carefully to many proverbs, and solve riddles with inspiration from a harp. Why should I fear when trouble comes, when enemies surround me? They trust in their wealth and boast of great riches, yet they cannot redeem themselves from death by paying a ransom to God. Redemption does not come so easily, for no one can ever pay enough to live forever and never see the grave. Those who are wise must finally die, just like the foolish and senseless, leaving all their wealth behind. The grave is their eternal home, where they will stay forever. They may name their estates after themselves, but their fame will not last. They will die, just like animals. This is the fate of fools, though you are remembered as being wise, though they are remembered as being wise. Like sheep they are led to the grave, where death will be their shepherd. In the morning the godly will rule over them. Their bodies will rot in the grave, far from their grand estates. But as for me, God will redeem my life. He will snatch me from the power of the grave. So don't be dismayed when the wicked grow rich, and their homes become ever more splendid. For when they die, they take nothing with them. Their wealth will not follow them into the grave. In this life they consider themselves fortunate and are applauded for their success. But they will die like all before them, and never again see the light of day. People who boast of their wealth don't understand they will die, just like animals. Whew. I'm a little winded. Just got done playing with my boys before I came and read this, but I like that passage. Any passage that I find talking about wealth and just kind of guarding your heart against the pitfalls of what could be extreme wealth or even modest wealth. When you hit a certain point to where you have problems and you throw money at it before you go to God is the type of thing that they're warning against. I know that I live a life of a certain level of comfort, that I should be thankful in all things. And even if I didn't have this, I should be thankful for all things. Health, bills taken care of, roof over my head. And guess what? Even when bills are a little tighter and it feels like they're not getting taken care of, God finds a way. I sometimes feel like I work my butt off and it never seems to be enough. But God always makes it enough, and it really blows my mind. I have been so fortunate to have certain people in my life, and even the people that I didn't know, that have blessed me in my life, that had just made it possible for me to just continue to do this. And I know that whether they were believers or not, that God sent them my way to help out. And I know that I have some friends in my life that don't have the same faith that I do, but they don't realize that what they've done for me in my life has strengthened my faith. And it's so interesting how that works out. I really like the humor that God has for that. I definitely have been blessed by people that I wouldn't say don't believe in God, but don't believe the same as I do. And I've had them reach out and help, and I've had to call on them sometimes, and they've been there to bless me. And it makes me laugh because they don't realize that regardless of their belief, they're reinforcing my faith. And just being that part of God, His will, that, hey, it's all going to get taken care of. You don't know how it's going to happen. I tell you what, the people that don't believe, they definitely don't know how it's going to happen, but it's all going to work out for the good of those that serve me and those that love me. And that I can attest that it has always worked out for good. Even with the bad things that I would have seen in my life as bad or wished that they didn't happen, He turned it around for my good. And that's what I think of when I see this. I sometimes have to remind myself that though I work real hard and want more for my family and I want more resources, that starts with God. And it has to start with God. I know that when I start to prioritize other things above God, the things that I'm currently doing, I can't hold on to. So that makes it easy for me. Nope, God, I need to put you first. And then you'll carry me to the top of the mountain. If not, I'll sit here in the valley, just waiting, wondering what's going on, when it's really just me not giving up that control, not giving up that everything to you, just laying it at the foot of the cross. And so I try to remind myself of that when I start pursuing more. And not that God doesn't know my heart, and not that it's inherently bad to grow professionally, especially, and I mean this in a worldly sense, because growth is always super important. You should always be doing that, but you should be seeking that in a spiritual sense with your faith. But God understands desire to build professionally in a career and build for families, and it's just not to be prioritized above your relationship with Jesus. And so it's that balance that I'm looking for. And when you see me at the top of any mountain, rest assured, I'm not the one that did the climbing. I just was carried the whole time. And I'll be sure to let people know. And there's some people that would say I'm at the top of a mountain now, and I find it hard to disagree with them most days. Some days I find it hard to agree with them, but that's just my desire for where I see my family and growth and loved ones, and just what I want for just myself, and to be able to do for more people, and just continue to love and serve to the best of my ability. But on that note, have a good night. God bless. I love you. Jesus loves you. Tomorrow we'll read chapter 50, where it reads, "The contrast between true and false faith. God desires sincere thanks, trust, and praise." Have a good night, and God bless, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for chapter 50. See ya.